60 years ago, our grandparents came to this patch of earth under the mountain and began sowing seeds of care into the soft ground. They planted thousands of trees, spending their lifetimes with their hands in the soil. We stand in the shade of the trees planted by our grandparents. We eat the fruit from those planted by our parents, and we watch the small saplings that we planted ourselves grow each day. There are so many avocado trees planted across the farm, and they seem to hold a certain significance for us. They represent the past and the future, all that has been and all that will come. Julia is painting a special portrait of our mum underneath the avocado tree to honour 3 generations of this magical avocado forest.
At this stage of a painting, I have so much anticipation for what it could become. Right now this is just the underpainting, but I can kind of see the painting in my mind slowly emerging, and it feels pretty exciting. I can see the potential for what it could become before me, but I know that I have to work hard and make 1,000 tiny strokes to get there. But I think that's the joy of painting. At this stage, you just have to immerse yourself in it and really look at each singular detail and singular stroke and take each moment step by step. And then maybe the painting of your mind will emerge from the canvas. You spit, spray, gloom, profanity and rage. I wanna know what it feels like to be alone without you in my mind. I wanna know what it feels like to dream a dream without you hanging around, circling around in my head, around in my head,
There is an avocado tree on the highest hill of the farm. This tree was planted 60 years ago when our grandparents first moved to the rainforest. They started this journey with a single seed, and now we climb high within the branches of their vision. The climb is like a well-rehearsed dance. Its movements are ingrained within us. Left foot interlocked in a hollow, right arm jumping to reach a smaller branch. Sway 3 times, and with enough momentum, you can pull yourself right up to the higher limbs. Climbing further and further, we get to the tallest branch. From here, you can see the whole valley, the endless fruit trees spread across the land. Each tree is etched with the stories of those before, memories connected by ripening fruit and vast orchards. Through glistening leaves, we see the thousands of trees that our grandparents planted and the regenerating ecosystems of the land. The touch of their care runs deep. Further down the hill stands the tree that our parents planted, rooted with intention that transcends time. It cradles our bodies as we pick avocados from high up in the branches. The thousands of open leaves tell us to find knowledge within everything. Delicate flowers have begun to blossom for next season, and bees encircle them, collecting nectar for the hive. They teach us that to give and receive is to flourish with nature. In the years since we've become stewards of this land, we've watched ourselves transform and grow with the landscape. We eternally shift with each season, growing with the garden and moving to the stream's tide. We are planting avocado trees below our parents' tree. Their leaves glisten in the afternoon light. They sit so proudly, spreading their leaves to the sun. Now the trees descend down the hill with deep twirling roots reaching far below the surface. Our roots are entangled with the trees planted by those before us. They teach us to search deep within and feel our ancestors' knowledge flowing like nutrients through taproots. The generations of care expand outwards. With shared purpose, we tend the soil and the forest as our grandparents and parents once did. Our tree will drop fruit, rolling its seeds down the hill and into the fertile grounds of the future. In the planted trees and the restoring of the rainforest, we see the impact of a simple action radiating through time. When our grandparents planted the old avocado tree so many years ago, they did not imagine that their action of hope would continue for generations to come.
You are the reason that I am alive. You are the sun and the moon and the stars.
They planted with courage, holding the power to imagine a better future. From this, a momentum of care built. In their small acts of faith, they grew a bountiful forest. The collective knowledge of 3 generations of nature's teachings guides us to restore, to renew, and to heal. The gift of fruit acts as a spark of light in this world, a shining reminder that the smallest actions can make great change. They can spread through us like whispers, igniting our impulse to grow towards balance, to give back, and to work as one. We watch the grand avocado tree and see that each leaf grows with the silent knowledge of the whole tree. And these leaves are guided by a great purpose and work collectively towards growth. As we sit below the chain of trees planted by those before us, we understand that we are daughters of the earth. We are all born from nature's systems, etched with the truth of the sun, the stars, and the shifting seasons. Moving to the pace of the earth, we see that our lives are entangled with the cycles of its wholeness. Ripening fruit grows with hopeful seeds, teaching us that we must become mothers to a new earth. We must imagine a beautiful world and plant its seeds into existence. This black sapote tree is full of fruit. Our parents planted it years ago, and now we're nurtured by the gifts of its fruit. Julia loves to eat them fresh on their own. They taste just like chocolate pudding, and this is why many people call them chocolate pudding fruit. But I prefer them in a raw chocolate tart mixed with creamy avocado. I always make this tart, and I've had so many friends tell me that it sounds like a weird mixture. But every time they try it, they are blown away and take it all back. The avocado makes a creamy chocolate texture, and the black sapote has so much depth.
an invisible string tied around my throat and gnawing at my skin. Now I can't even sing anymore. I've closed that door. Hold on, they say.
I worked late last night working on the hams and they look so beautiful and I'm really excited about how it's coming along. I feel kind of really nervous about this painting. Mum is very elusive and it's been years that I've been trying to convince her to sit for a painting. And I've finally done it, so it has to be perfect. I've been going through all my old art books and pulling references and I've found some really beautiful paintings that I'm going to draw from for the avocado leaves up here. I think that's where I'm going to start today.
And now I wear the bedspread like a cape when it's late and I want to die. Like a god in the sky, I fly so high, I die, I die. Hold on, they say, be strong, okay. Well, fuck it all. I don't want to feel this small. When I wrote your name, I said, do you know how much that makes me?
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come
These three sheep always fight over packs and they always just are trying to get as many cuddles as they can. These two are twins, Averity the lanky boy, and then this is their half brother, Black Sapote.
Our book comes out in 3 days. On the 21st of November, it will be available in bookstores around the world, both online and in store. We are so excited and proud to share it with you.
I'm a tangerine, peel me, throw me in the sink, leave me there to stink. I'm a tangerine, squeeze me, let me drip down your lips. naked in the front room. The neighbors are staring, and I'm looking back at them. Darren, please come in and let me free from this hell I'm in. It's like disease, like bleed, like disease, like bleed, like disease, like bleed. And you put your hands around my It's like disease, like bleed, like disease, like bleed, like disease, like bleed, like disease, like bleed, like disease, and you put your hands around my body.
Look at that big smile. I am finished. I can't believe it. I feel so proud to have captured Mum in such a beautiful way. And I feel like I will treasure this painting forever. It's got so many special little symbols and textures all through it, and the colours. Here is the finished painting in our book, and I think it's turned out so beautifully. I'm super proud. When the book comes out in just 3 days, we're celebrating at the farm Byron Bay on the 21st of November. It's a Tuesday, and we're having this really special kind of meet up where we get to meet all of our audience, which is just so exciting. I've never done anything like that before, so I think it's going to be really special. And we've got like lots of yummy local food and drinks coming, and our friend Indira Elias is playing music, so it's going to be a really special event. But we've also been keeping a really big secret. We have been planning an exhibition of all of the paintings that are included in the book in London. And so on the 28th of November to the 2nd of December, we're going to have an exhibition at the Fitzrovia Gallery, and I don't know, I can't believe it. It's pretty big. It feels kind of special to be taking these paintings that we made in the rainforest that like hold so much of our essence and so much of our stories and the stories of the land here, and taking them all the way across the world to London to share them with you and with the world. So if anyone's based in London, we'd love to meet you. It would be so exciting.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget that our book comes out in just 3 days. We are so excited and proud to share this special project with you. You can check the link in our bio for how to buy it in your country. The music in this video is by Siv Jakobsen, and you can find her links in our description too. Thank you so much to our patrons for your ongoing support. You inspire us to plant trees and to continue caring for this land.